Hi, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel. Today, I just want to hang out. Let's sample some fragrances. You guys can get my impressions on these. Some of these are also ones that have been on my wish list for a very long time. I have not pulled the trigger yet, but we're just gonna smell them again. Do I still like them? Do I still think they're worth it? So let's get into it. First up, I have from one of my favorite fragrance houses. This is Guerlain, and this is Tonka Sarrapia. So this was a replacement for their original Tonka fragrance. So this is now part of the Extrait collection. The only Extrait that I have is Vanilla Planifolia, and we all know that one is incredible and it's amazing and it's worth every penny. So these Extraits are not cheap. So Tonka Sarrapia is one that I've been wanting to try. And as you can tell, this is almost empty. And I'm going to give this a little sniff and I'll talk through kind of what this smells like. It's straight up rich, decadent Tonka. It smells very almondy. Like Tonka can smell very almondy, and I really do get almost like an almond extract. It is sweet. This also comes across very dense and powdery. Like when I've worn this on skin, I will say that the extracts last a very long time. So this is one that is currently on my wish list. I really want this fragrance. This smells so good. I'm actually kind of mad at myself. I'm going to put this on my hand because it just smells so good. Like I feel like I'm wasting it by putting it on the strip. Yeah, if you like almond and Tonka, I highly recommend checking out the Extrait. I will say too, again, these last forever. They are incredible. I'm kind of cheating because I'm starting with fragrances that I know I love and that are on my wish list, but I don't really care. This next sample I have, this is Lost in Paris from Roja Parfum. If you got, I actually don't even want to recommend, do not go get a sample of this because you will want it. It's incredible. This perfume is like $1,200. I'm just like, this is why I have not purchased it. I have my own limits, guys, okay? Oh, this is Timber. Never mind. This is Timber. They're in the same package. Okay. This is Timber from Amouage. This is like their newer men's line release. And I've actually been playing around with Timber. This is it is tree-like. It's not as green and fresh as I maybe wanted it to be. I do get juniper in here. So I get that freshness, but I'm getting some of the heavier notes that are weighing it down. I don't have those in front of me, but I'm going to guess it's like frankincense and some of the traditional Amouage notes. I think there's something in here that's reminding me of Decision, which I did blind buy. I do have a bottle of, and I don't personally really wear Decision very much. And I also don't love it on my partner. So I'm a little bit worried about Timber, that if I were to purchase it, I may not love it. So I have another sample of this. I just think I need to play around with it a little bit more. Sometimes I do end up changing my mind, and Amouage can be like a slow creep where kind of just need to get comfortable with it if you ever do. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about Timber. I like it. I like the juniper. I like the opening. I just need to wear this more on skin to see if I really like the dry down. This next fragrance is Cedre Superfluide, and this is from Les Eaux Primordiales. Now, I did order a discovery set and it had a bunch of different fragrances, and this was in there, and I sprayed this, and the opening of this is so good. I just sprayed it on here. It's very fresh and woody, but the reason I have not purchased this yet is because I've gone through about half of this, and I did kind of wear it all over. And I went out, and there's Immortelle in here. And Immortelle can pull really, you guys, really powdery. So I feel like when I wore this, I like the freshness that I got in the opening kind of faded. And then I was just left with this like very powdery fragrance and experience. So this is one that, again, I need to be patient. Like when I spray a fragrance and I don't wait for the dry down and I just go buy it, that needs to stop. So I have been more mindful, and I need to play around with this a little bit more. I think it might just be the Immortelle is a little bit too powdery for my preferences. Okay, I know that this is Lost in Paris, so I'm just gonna re-smell this with you guys and torture myself. If you have not smelled this, this is again from Roja Parfum. This is like Grand Marnier and pastries, and it is the most delectable and expensive gourmand you probably ever buy. Oh my God, it's that good. Like, I will own this fragrance. I already know. And I told myself, like, Christmas present to myself. Like, I'm trying to find an excuse to buy this. Oh my God, it's so incredible. That Grand Marnier, and I used to bake with Grand Marnier all the time. I love it, and I love the pastry accord in here. It's beautiful. But if you want to torture yourself, go get a sample of this. I'm going to tell you it's a stunning fragrance. I have here Santal Austral Extrait. Now, I tried the original of this and I just like couldn't get down with it. There was something about it that just had like too many sharp edges. So I'm going to just give myself a refresh. I will tell you, I have worn this on skin, the Extrait. I have sampled it and tried it out. And it wasn't my favorite. Like, it's just not my favorite scent profile. There's still something kind of harsh here, and I'm not really sure. It's sandalwood, or it's like wood and spices. I think it's the dill. I think I'm getting like a dill pickle thing here. There's something that's just not smooth and round, and that's like really how I like my sandalwood. The Extrait of these are also very expensive, and I do have the vanilla powder Extrait. I adore that. I adore the vanilla powder Extrait. I love that. And for me to go and pick up another like very expensive Extrait from Matiere Premier, like I need to love it. And I just don't really love this Santal Austral Extrait. Louis Vuitton launched Fantasmagory, and it has gotten really not great reviews from a lot of people. I think people have been very underwhelmed. So I was really curious to try this. This is the new vanilla from Louis Vuitton. So let's give this a sniff. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty. It's very transparent. Very transparent. Like, hello. It's nice. It's fluffy. Now, the first thing I thought, and I actually pulled this out because I wanted to test these side by side, is that it kind of reminded me of Replica Afternoon Delight. This is more like, it goes in more of like a shortbread direction, but if you have smelled Afternoon Delight and you kind of know, it's like this fluffy sort of like transparent vanilla. Okay, this definitely has a shortbread, it's going in a shortbread direction, but it has the same airy, transparent vanilla that this does. This is leaning more like Tonka vanilla. I don't know. These Extraits are so expensive from Louis Vuitton. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, if it smells like my Replica fragrance, I'm just not convinced. Like, you gotta convince me. I mean, I would rather like save that money and put it toward my Roja Lost in Paris, because that one is incredible. I don't have to, like, no hesitation. The Louis Vuitton, I'm just like, you gotta knock my socks off. I mean, you need to really impress me, and that's just not doing it. Up next, new release from Stephane Humbert Lucas. This is the Queen and the Viper. I was really curious about this. I'm going to self-profess that I'm not a big fruity fragrance lover. I like it as like a supporting note, but this just, I sprayed this and I sampled this before. I'm not impressed. Like, I'm just not impressed. Maybe it's the wrong time of year. Maybe I'm just not like getting the nuances. I also wore this on skin. I couldn't really pick up anything special. Like, I just sprayed this on the strip here. I'm getting something fruity and musky, but I'm like, okay, like I get the fruity muskiness, but like where's the wow factor? I'm not sure. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying I will never buy it. I just am not getting a wow factor. So that's just, I don't know. That's my initial take is maybe it's not for me, but for now I'm just gonna put that in the no thank you pile, and then maybe we'll revisit it in spring or summer. This last fragrance I was really excited about, and it's actually like pretty disappointing. I bought this from Max Aroma, but this is Notorious XO from Michallef. I really enjoy a lot of their fragrances. I think they're great. This is supposed to be like a cinnamon, wintry, deep, dark fragrance. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of different and new for them. Like, I'm really intrigued. So let's smell this together. It's so, oh my God, I feel like I'm smelling a cinnamon stick. It's really harsh. Maybe like Red Hots? Red Hots? It just doesn't smell sophisticated. It's not refined. It's super like jarring. If you are just like, I love cinnamon sticks, I want to smell like that. I don't like this. I just don't. It's really harsh. I just don't think it smells good. And I even wore this. I don't know why I'm holding this up. It's like, have you ever seen these leather? Like, they're a little bit much for Max Aroma, but that's just how they come. So, okay. So my verdict on that one is just, it's too harsh. It's just way too much. I have other cinnamon leaning fragrances in my collection that I much prefer, that I much like, much better than that. So that one was a fail for me. Thank you so much for hanging out and testing some new fragrances with me. Have you guys tried any of these? What are your thoughts? Do you like them? Do you agree? Do you not agree? No problem either way. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for spending time, and I'll see you in my next video.